What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be ranking teams. The way we're going to be ranking is by the way I like them, the players they have, and yeah, that's how we're going to be ranking them. Let's get into it. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so we have the Cubs. The Cubs going to put in neutral. They have a decent team, but they got rid of Chris Bryant and Anthony Rizzo. Not that good, except Patrick Wisdom. Next, the Angels. Angels have Ohtani, Trout, really good team, even though they're against the Dodgers, but still. Yeah. Okay, the Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks are okay. They're just a horrible team. I just dislike them. The Braves. Braves just won the World Series. They're my If I had to choose them, I'd probably choose them as my second team because they have Freddie Freeman, Ozzie Albies, and yeah, that's really good. Next, the Orioles. Orioles I dislike them just because they're not that good. Their managing's not that good. Or actually, I'll put them in neutral, but pretty bad. But yeah. Okay, next is the Red Sox. Red Sox, I really like, even though they stole Kike Hernandez from the Dodgers, still really like them. Next, the Reds. Reds are, they're okay. I put them in, I like neutral, but they're pretty decent with Nicholas Castellanos. Indians, they're okay. Fuzzy, I really like him, and he likes Indians, so I'm going to like the Indians. The Rockies, they're neutral. I'd probably say they're the least the least of the enemies in the Dodgers division. But yeah, they have Trevor Story for now, not that long probably. Next is the White Sox. White Sox I thought were going to be very underrated this year. They were, but then they just choked at the end in the playoffs. But yeah. The Tigers. Tigers are a very good team. I think they're going to make very big improvements in the offseason. So watch out. They're scarier than they actually look. Next to the Astros, yeah, we don't need to talk about them. I hate them.
You suck!
And yeah, that's all I got to say about the Astros. They're complete dog water. Next up is the Royals. Royals are pretty neutral for me. They're not that good, but they're decent. They have Salvador Perez. And yeah, that's pretty good. Next up, you already know.
Oh! Oh my god! No way!
You already know the Los Angeles Dodgers, basically one of the best teams in the league. I don't even have to explain that much. Next up is the Marlins. The Marlins are just not that good. Yeah, they're just not that good at all. Yeah. Next up is the Brewers. The Brewers have Corbin Burns. Pretty good pitching. Almost made it, but yeah, they didn't do that well themselves in the playoffs. They did decent, but yeah. Next up is the Twins. The Twins have Byron Buxton, which is okay, but, they're in my neutral. Don't really care for them. Next up is the Mets. Mets have Jacob deGrom. They have Pete Alonso. They have decent pitching other than deGrom. But yeah, I like them too. Next up is the Yankees. The Yankees have Anthony Rizzo, Joey Gallo. I like those two players, except Joey Gallo slips a lot. Next up is the A's. The A's are a pretty good team, and I basically have to like them because my mom likes them. So yeah. Or else I wouldn't have a house to live in. But yeah. Next up is the Phillies. The Phillies are a pretty good team. They have Bryce Harper, but I put him in my second spot. It's just the team themselves. But I really like Bryce Harper. Sometimes act like him when I strike out. We don't need to talk about that. Next up is the Pirates. Pirates are just little dog crap. We don't need to talk about them. Maybe trading away one of their best players. But yeah, I just don't like them. Next up is the Padres. Padres are a pretty good team. I just don't like them because they're in our division. And yeah, we have Tatis, which is pretty good. Next up is the Mariners. Mariners are pretty good. They were probably one of the best comeback teams of the year. But other than that, they're dog water. Next up is the Giants. We don't even need to talk about them. They're a little dog crap. We hate them. Dodgers fans hate them. Thank God Buster Posey is retiring. Bye-bye. Next up is the Cardinals. Cardinals are a pretty good team. They have a lot of players like Nolan Arenado, Tyler O'Neill. List goes on. Next up is the Rays. Rays just signed Wander Franco like Ron Franco's making money. Jeez. And they also have Rainier Rosarena. They're a pretty good team. Next up is the Rangers. They're decent. They're not that good. I don't really like them. Next up is the Blue Jays. They have Bo Bichette, Vlad. The list goes on. They're really good. Next up is the Nationals. Nationals are a pretty decent team. They got rid of probably the best players, and they're in a rebuild stage. But yeah, that's all the tier list. Please leave a like and subscribe. Peace! And also, guys, tell me if you really like these tier lists. There's a lot more I can do. And yeah, as I said, peace!
The count on Taylor. Reyes fires. Swing and a drive. Deep left field.